Hello, Viking fans, and welcome to a new season of Reaction to Action. Time to erase last season's ending, and time to look to the future with a different quarterback, a different offensive coordinator, and hopefully a different ending to this season. This offseason has been a little bit difficult for me. I see fans praising everything the org has done, but all I can see and hear is...
Whoa, this is awful. Try it.
Oh, no, that looks gross. What is that?
You gotta try it. It's terrible.
I don't want to try it if it's terrible.
Yeah, I'm not sold on Cousins yet, or the new offensive coordinator's game planning ability, and I really do not like how the Vikings play it safe once they get the lead. That will work against bad teams, but good teams will score more, and when you're down and needing a scoring drive to win, one misplaced pass or one fumble, and you could lose a game that should have been a win. We got lucky when the Niners defensive back dropped that pass late in the third, I think it was. That pick six would have changed the game. Might have been early in the fourth. I don't remember. If the Vikings didn't have Harrison Smith, the Vikings would be 0-1. Before the game, I said that the team should be able to get a win due to being at home and the crowd should help them. I thought it'd be a one-score game and the crowd would get that win. I still see this team as the one from last year's NFC Championship game.
It's terrible. I can't get the taste out of my mouth.
Relying on the defense to win the game because the offense cannot. But on to the game. Niners win the toss and defer. Vikings start at their 25 and use Cook for 4 plays in a row for 24 yards. Cousins scrambles for a couple and then he finds Thielen short and he runs for a first. Cousins is sacked, Cook gets a couple, and Cousins throws it away on 3rd and 14. Vikings punt from the Niners' 38-yard line. Niners start at their 4, and they take it out to their 22 before they punt. Vikings start at their 30. Cousins hits Diggs for 18 after scrambling away from some pressure. For some reason, we run a quarterback draw. Although I'm not sure it was actually called a quarterback draw or just a mess up between the handoff. I don't know. It looked ugly, but it did gain 6 yards. Cook gets stuffed for -2 and an incomplete pass to Treadwell. And the Vikings try a field goal from the 30. It's good. 0-3 Vikings. Vikings D force a 3 and out after a holding call. And Griff and Richardson share a sack.
It seems to me that sharing is a special way of caring. If you've got enough for 2, let someone share with you.
Vikings start at their 47, and they are on the Niners' 46 as the second quarter starts. Cook gets a great gain down to the Niners' 29 on a dump-off pass. Cousins misses Thielen badly, and Murray gets 5 before Cousins hits Diggs with a perfectly thrown ball to make everyone forget about that pass to Thielen. Touchdown Vikings.
Touchdown!
0-10 Vikings. Niners start their drive at their 25. Garoppolo connects with Kittles twice basically on the same play. 1 for 18 yards and 1 for 13 yards. Then he hits Taylor for another 6 yards, and Waynes gets a pass interference, and the Niners are on our 23-yard line. Vikings D stops them there, and they settle for a field goal. 3-10 Vikings. Vikings start at the 25, and Cook takes another short pass for a nice gain of 15.
Nice.
Diggs on a sweep gets the ball out to our 48-yard line, and Cook busts one up the middle, but he has the ball punched out from behind after he breaks some tackles.
Damn it.
The Niners recover. I thought Cook was going to bust that one to the house, but it was not meant to be. Niners start at their 29 and move the ball down to our 4. First and goal, Morris gets 1. Hunter gets a sack on the next play, but Rhodes is called for holding in the end zone, and it's ball on the 1, first and goal.
Get him, defense!
Morris gets stuffed after Smith sacrifices his body to take out a 300-pound lead blocker. 2nd and 1. Morris gets stuffed again, and Joseph forces the ball out.
Ball, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball!
Harry's sacrifice on the previous play is rewarded with the recovery. Vikings ball. Vikings start on their 2 with 2:18 left in the half. Thielen takes it out to the 19, and Cousins hits Treadwell in the hands for an incomplete pass. Cousins gains 13 on a scramble. A false start gives 5 of that back. And the Vikings kind of end the half trying to score, sort of, I guess. I say that because there were no deep passes attempted. Everything was short. They end the half by giving up a sack at the Niners' 44-yard line. Halftime. 3-10 Vikings, and it's time for my steak. I opened the season up with a T-bones on the grill. Third quarter starts, and here are my notes. The third quarter has lots of action, and the Vikings lead 13-24 to start the fourth quarter. Steak. So I enjoyed my T-bone steak while watching the game and forgot to take the notes. I do know that the rookie quarterback got a pick six early in the quarter.
Yes. Go, 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 go.
3-17 Vikings. So I checked the play-by-play on the NFL site and kind of wrote this quarter up like this. The Niners started at 25, and on the first play, 56-yard catch and run down to the Vikings 19, right after that pick six. Fullback was wide open. Wide open. D holds him to a field goal, though. 6-17 Vikings. Vikings started at 25, and Thielen gets 11 on the first play and 34 on the third play, and 5 Vikings ball at the Niners' 25-yard line. Morgan makes a nice catch and run, taking the ball to the 7. False start on Diggs, but then Cousin hits Rudy for a touchdown the next play.
Touchdown, Vikings.
6-24 Vikings, with a little over 4 minutes in the third. Time to put this game away, right, defense? Niners started at their 25 and gain 11 on the first play when Kittles is wide open again for a 36-yard catch and run. What the hell, defense? Niners are at our 28-yard line. They move to our 17, and Hunter moves them back to the 22 with a sack. Next play, it's a touchdown Niners after a nice play by Garoppolo. 13-24 Vikings. Vikings start to 25 and need a drive. And they immediately go 3 and out and punt 2 plays into the fourth quarter. Niners start to 31 with a pass play, and Rhodes picks it off.
Road closed, mother.
Vikings ball at the Niners 38. Time to stomp on the Niners' comeback hopes with a touchdown here. And the Vikings promptly go 3 and out after losing a yard.
What the? That was terrible.
They punt from the Niners' 39-yard line. Niners start at their 14. Pettis beats our rookie cornerback for a 39-yard catch and run. Add on a roughing the passer a few plays later, and the Niners are on the move again. They get it down to our 4, but are forced to settle for a field goal. Phew. 16-24 Vikings. Vikings start to 25, and it's time for a clock-killing, game-winning drive. Cousin overthrows Diggs by a mile on 3rd and 9, and they took less than a minute to gain 1 yard before punting 29 yards.
Same stupid ass.
The Niners start at their 45. They make it to the 50 before Harry gets a sack for -10 on 3rd and 5. Niners punt. Vikings start at their 18 with 5:46 left in the game. Murray pounds one for 9 yards and another one for 5 and one more for 4 yards. Cousins scrambles for 4.5 on 3rd and 5, and the Vikings are going for it on their 41-yard line. They get the Niners to jump. I'll take it, but I don't agree with it. I know, the D has allowed movement, they just cannot touch the offensive lineman. Reef gets the call because he reacts to the movement, so good job by him, but I thought the refs kind of gave that one to us. That's fine. I'll take it. Vikings go into safe mode after risking it all on a 4th and 1, and they punt 3 plays later. Niners start at their 11 with 1:49 left. Incomplete on 1st down, and the next play they go deep and Smith picks it off.
Brilliant! Brilliant!
Vikings run out the clock and win the game. 16-24. Great game, but I thought it was much closer than it should have been. Our D has some holes in it, and a more experienced quarterback will find them. Garoppolo will find enough of them with his limited experience. But on to next week. Vikings and Packers are both 1-0. Should be a good game. The Vikings should leave Green Bay 2-0, but we'll see what the refs have to say about that. I'm Berserker88. Your Viking fans. Skol Vikings.